Helicopters are fascinating machines. They can fly up and down, they can fly forward and backward. Helicopters can even fly sideways. But how do they actually work? Let's unravel the secrets behind these incredible flying machines. We'll explore how they take to the air and learn about the parts that make it all possible. Imagine a giant fan spinning above your head. Now imagine that fan attached to a long pole. That's a simplified way to think of a helicopter's main rotor. The spinning blades act like wings, creating the force needed to lift the helicopter off the ground. It's like magic, but really it's all about science. To understand helicopters, we need to understand the basic principles of flight. There are four main forces at play: lift, thrust, drag, and weight. Lift is the upward force that counteracts weight. It's what gets the helicopter off the ground. Thrust is the force that moves the helicopter forward. Drag is the resistance the helicopter encounters from the air. Weight, of course, is the force pulling the helicopter down towards the earth. In a helicopter, the spinning rotor blades generate both lift and thrust. The angle of the blades, controlled by the pilot, determines the direction of these forces. When the blades tilt forward, for example, more thrust is generated, propelling the helicopter forward. When the blades tilt back, the helicopter slows down or moves backward. Let's break down the main components of a helicopter: the rotors, the engine, the fuselage, and the tail rotor. The rotors are like giant propellers, and they're the most recognizable part of a helicopter. They create the lift and thrust needed for flight. The engine powers the rotors, providing the energy for their rotation. The fuselage is the body of the helicopter. It houses the passengers, cargo, and some of the essential equipment. Finally, there's the tail rotor. This smaller rotor, located on the tail boom, serves a crucial purpose. It counteracts the torque produced by the spinning main rotor. Without the tail rotor, the helicopter would spin uncontrollably. Each component plays a vital role in a helicopter's ability to fly. The engine provides the power, the rotors generate lift and thrust, the fuselage carries the load, and the tail rotor maintains stability. It's a beautiful example of how different parts work together in perfect harmony. The engine, often a powerful turbine engine, drives the main rotor shaft. The spinning shaft causes the rotor blades to rotate at high speeds. As the blades cut through the air, they create lift, lifting the helicopter off the ground. The shape and angle of the blades are crucial for generating lift efficiently. Section 5. Flight Controls, the Pilot's Toolkit. Now let's step into the cockpit and explore the controls that give pilots mastery over these aerial wonders. The pilot uses four main controls to maneuver a helicopter: the cyclic, the collective, the pedals, and the throttle. The cyclic, a stick-like control, tilts the main rotor, allowing the helicopter to move forward, backward, or sideways. The collective, a lever usually located on the left side of the pilot's seat, controls the pitch of the rotor blades, affecting the amount of lift generated. The pedals control the tail rotor, adjusting the amount of thrust it produces. This allows the pilot to counteract torque and turn the helicopter. Finally, the throttle, similar to the gas pedal in a car, controls the engine power, influencing the speed of the main rotor. Each control has a specific effect on the helicopter's movement. The cyclic tilts the main rotor, determining the direction of flight. Moving the cyclic forward causes the helicopter to pitch forward and fly forward. Pulling it back causes the helicopter to pitch back and slow down or fly backward. Moving the cyclic to the side causes the helicopter to roll in that direction. The collective controls the amount of lift. Raising the collective increases lift, causing the helicopter to climb. Lowering the collective decreases lift, causing the helicopter to descend. The pedals control yaw, or the helicopter's rotation around its vertical axis. Pressing the left pedal increases the tail rotor thrust, turning the helicopter to the left. Pressing the right pedal turns the helicopter to the right. For those dreaming of taking to the skies, here are some practical tips for aspiring helicopter pilots. Start with ground school. Before even setting foot in a helicopter, it's crucial to gain a solid understanding of aerodynamics, meteorology, navigation, and flight regulations. Next, find a qualified flight instructor. Learning from an experienced instructor is essential for developing the skills and knowledge needed to fly safely. Be patient and persistent. Learning to fly a helicopter takes time and dedication. Don't get discouraged if you don't master it overnight. Practice makes perfect. Finally, always prioritize safety. Helicopter flight is inherently demanding, so never compromise on safety procedures. Safety is paramount in aviation, and it's especially important for helicopter pilots. Always conduct a thorough pre-flight inspection before every flight. This involves checking the helicopter for any potential issues that could compromise safety. Be mindful of weather conditions. Helicopters are more susceptible to wind and turbulence than fixed-wing aircraft, so always check the forecast before flying and avoid flying in hazardous conditions. Maintain situational awareness at all times. Be aware of your surroundings, including other aircraft, obstacles, and terrain. And finally, never fly beyond your limits. As your skills and experience grow, so will your comfort zone. Helicopters are remarkable machines that offer a unique and exhilarating way to experience flight. By understanding the principles of flight, the main components and the controls, we gain a deeper appreciation for these marvels of engineering. For those inspired to pursue the path of a helicopter pilot, remember that with dedication, patience, and a commitment to safety, the skies are the limit.